with Mark Dollar of Cipher. Patiently waits his turn. Knows how to share. Nice desk.
I might die! What? That's cool! Mark, we believe in you!
You can do it!
Be careful! I think we're better. Here we go! Watch us through fucking love! Here comes Mark Dollar!
Victory!
Conquer the slide!
So yeah, I'm Joe Jordan with Z191TV. We're standing here with my main man, Mark Dollar of Cipher, amongst many other things. But yo, Cipher just laid down a blistering return set here at Afropunk 2014. And hey man, tell me something about it. I mean, outside of the tribute to Brother Dan, which was very touching for me, because like I said, I got to see you guys when he was playing with you, and like I said, I got to know him personally. What were some of the highlights of today's set and the show in general?
Well, seeing all the brand new faces, you know, there's a lot of people on the crowd that knew Cipher, a lot of people that didn't.
Right.
And you know, after the set finished, I got the chance to talk to a lot of people who were very unfamiliar with the music, but loved it and wanted to know more. Oddly enough, we may have one more show.
Fantastic.
So but it was just really cool to see all these new faces to this whole community. I loved seeing this. I love seeing people engage in music. I love seeing people engage in community. I love seeing people engage in awareness. It's just beautiful to me. So those are some of the magical things about the set for Cipher that I just, I could just eat up for the rest of my entire life.
It was absolutely fantastic. I mean, it definitely took me back to circa, 2004, 2003, when like the record had just dropped. You guys were like still going hot and heavy. I mean, I know that you guys are all kind of like, at least politically aware. Some of you are more politically active than others, and just in the things that you say and the things you put out to the community. But I think it is an absolutely pertinent time for you guys to come back and do some stuff, especially with all the stuff going down in Ferguson and like down in Florida and all the kind of crazy things we've seen just in the last year or two. You know what I mean? Kind of regarding issues in the black community. So I mean, I want to thank you guys for like definitely coming through.
Where my ancestors were captured in Africa and brought here. What we do is based on hundreds of years of wage theft, trillion-dollar wage theft that built this country and the foundations of this country. So, if you're rocking with us, if you identify as an outsider, if you identify as somebody that this society doesn't completely understand, if you identify as somebody that's outside of the levers of political power, I want you to rock with us through these last two songs. Where all my women at? Raise your hands. In every one of our movements is our women that have been on the front lines, but have been denied their stories in the history books. Every one of our movements. And we failed to fully respect and honor the legacy of our women. Hopefully this movement that's happening in Ferguson can be a movement first with police violence and white supremacy, and then every form of repression that holds us back. We need to talk about homophobia, transphobia, patriarchy. We need to have an honest conversation about whether or not capitalism is designed to destroy us or enrich us. We need to have an honest conversation about white privilege and white supremacy. This moment is our opportunity to do this. If you all are brave enough, don't wait for a leader to tell you it's okay. You are the leaders of this generation. We have no more time for messianic leaders. Everybody has a role. All my women, put your hands in the air. All my immigrants, put your hands in the air. All my queer folk, put your hands in the air. All my black folk, all my Latinos, all my Native Americans, all my Asians, all my poor folks, all my poor white folks. Everybody put your hands in the air. Let's go!
know what? I'm happy to see our young black brothers and black sisters, and also our young white brothers and Indian brothers and sisters getting together, coming together for the awareness of a new generation, a new revolution of different people just coming together, having a good time. I mean, I might be the more hippie person of the band,
For sure.
But
I'm definitely probably. It's weird. I'm a little bit. I'm kind of between you and Mo there. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm part political, part hippie, just vibing.
yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, I mean, this is what this is all about. I love this. Seeing people come together for these ideas. And you know, I'm pretty sure there's all types of conversations going on about Ferguson right now that's enlightening people just from this festival.
Yeah.
You know, I'm pretty sure there's ideas and topics of, classism and racism that are going on that's enlightening others through this festival right now. So I'm just glad that we're making history right now. And what a great place in Brooklyn to be able to have it.
Brooklyn is always love, man.
Yeah.
JJX, we all love it here in Brooklyn,
Yeah,
man. 191 loves nothing Brooklyn, man. We just really like this time around with the festival. I find that it's a different vibe, which I would imagine it is every year. But I feel like with this year, there's a lot of eyes on Ferguson. There's a lot of eyes on the art. There's a lot of ears on the music.
Yeah.
And everybody. I feel like there's a new energy.
Yeah. I love this. I mean, I've heard some music I've never heard before. I've heard some different perspectives, different topics of songs. I'm loving all of the information I'm getting. I feel whole after today, a day like this.
That's good stuff.
I really do. I wish we could do this more. I wish this was more like a monthly thing, so that people can really, really get behind the movement. This happens every year, but I also think that if we really take the time to make sure that, this happens on a daily basis, somewhat weekly or somewhat monthly basis, we will be changing the world. I mean, we changed the world in this day, but imagine if we had more days to change the world.
Absolutely. Yeah, you hear that, Afropunk? More days. We gotta bring you down to Philly for rockers, man. I love it.
Come on. Cipher will come anywhere.
Cool.
We'll come anywhere. We'll destroy your town. We'll eat all your cookies. They have to be
It's
vegan,
true.
though. We have to.
I bake amazing cookies.
Okay.
So you are welcome to destroy them.
Could you say a few words
Oh,
in the
nice.
interview?
I'm doing an interview. We couldn't find you.
Dude,
Ow! He found us.
you've been out here from jump.
It was divine intervention. He found
Yeah.
us. So my man Mo from the wonderful band Cipher just
Hello.
laid some
How you
knowledge.
doing?
Oh wait, they're assembling. Come on in.
Oh, wow.
We were looking for the whole band. We only found Mark. But these guys were
Oh, wow.
one by one. This is what I'm talking about. Look at the front. We got the entire alumni of Cipher here, man, standing with us. You guys killed it. Scorched earth, seriously. It's really great to see you guys again after all these years, and to hear you guys and the intensity. It's I feel like the intensity was not only matched, I feel like you exceeded the intensity, that I've seen before, and it's just great. I was just talking to Mark, we were saying it's the perfect time for you guys to be coming back and doing some stuff, especially with all the crazy stuff that's going on in the world right now. But, I always felt like you guys were a great voice, of the people in terms of politics and what's going on, not only say in this country, but even around the diaspora. But just a few words about how you felt about rocking today and your feelings on some of the stuff that's going on, in Ferguson and the media, all this kind of stuff.
It was perfect alignment. We came together to pay tribute to our fallen brother Danny Babis, our drummer for many years, and it was just perfect alignment. It
came at a time when things are erupting on the streets of Ferguson, Missouri, and things are bubbling up in other communities. And we're here to amplify their voices and be in solidarity with them, and to continue to talk about the same subjects and issues that we were discussing for years. I mean, they haven't gone away. You know, oppression has been here for a very long time in many forms, and as long as oppression has existed, there have been artists who have used their work in order to challenge it, in order to discuss it, and so we're part of that long line of artists that do that. And this is a time for artists to create music, protest music, and that's what our music is.
Awesome. Yeah, it was really great. I felt like I feel like you guys, in a sense, almost embodied the situation, because ultimately it's very polarized, the Ferguson situation. But I feel like in its polarization, it's a little more together. It's not so much a black-white thing. It's really a human rights thing, where it's like we have to step up, we have to speak out, and say, like, you know what? You can't just shoot an unarmed man down. You just can't. And like I feel like you guys kind of helped these guys out here get some of that energy out with bringing the music and bringing the energy and giving them an opportunity to kind of mosh and get that energy out, man, and do it like in a kind of peaceful manner, to where, like, they can step up, and if they are approaching the Ferguson situation, they can kind of approach it with a clear mind, a clear palate. But I want to talk to some of you guys. Chris, how did you feel about today, and what were some of your favorite parts?
It was, it was a cathartic experience. We haven't played together as a band, some of us, in 9 years. Yeah. This band has never played together without Danny. Right. We did it in tribute to Danny, and I was telling somebody earlier, the subject matter of our music and the message of a lot of our songs, it's perfectly coincides with a lot of the things that are happening right now in the world and the energy that's out there. And like you were saying, I think it was a perfect time for it to happen, and it really aligns with a lot of the groups, like Mo going down to Ferguson, and playing this type of music with this type of message. It's true solidarity with those different people that are struggling and trying to organize and get together and make changes and revolution in the world. So it was beautiful, man.
Cool. Can we just get a quick station ID with you guys? Just say, we are Cipher.
Can I just add one thing?
Please, anything.
So everybody, if you want to be in solidarity with what's going on in Ferguson, and if locally you're concerned with any forms of state violence or police brutality in your community, go to handsupunited.org and get involved. Also, you could text the word hands up, one word, hands up, to 90975. So text hands up to 90975 and go to handsupunited.org. This is a growing movement for change, and we don't want to just talk about it, we don't want to just march about it. We want to see actual change happen as soon as possible, because enough is enough. We deserve justice, and we deserve to have a beloved community where we're not dealing with state violence or any type of violence, and we can live out our lives the way we desire.
Yeah. Absolutely poignant and needed.
Thank you. This is Cipher. We're coming live and direct from the Afropunk Fest, and you're watching Z191TV.